Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff, as we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on last season's national champions, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to throw. It's Burks. Caught by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 45. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Man, they got exactly the right coverage early in this game that they were looking for. They found the matchup, and they hit a big one early.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on his quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. But where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Touchdown, Michigan, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. So the electric touchdown play, take it off the board. It's coming all the way back. That's a crucial mistake. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Touchdown, Wolverines, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Bargava. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Trying the old counter play here. He's found some room at the 45. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
The pocket breaking down. Caught, completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Now here comes the bunch formation. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. As the first down is still going. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
LSU has moved into the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Design quarterback run. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And the defense brings him down.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Scanning the field, it's Burks. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. It's a nice gain. He'll move the football up to the 27.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass complete in the crosser. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
The Wolverines pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And now the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back. That's on purpose.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
The offense will go for it here on fourth down and 3. To the air, it's Burks. Quick throw, testing the middle. This one falls incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the single back takes the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short and see what you can do from here.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking right. This one caught.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Looks like LSU has the first down. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
Well, that's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try the right here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Can he get there on the ground? And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He shoved out of bounds, but the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a third and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on first down now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made after just a short gain. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Looking to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Heather's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Michigan 7, LSU 0.
And the Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They had the break to make some adjustments. Let's see if they can get something going here to start the third quarter. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Here's the second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. At the 20. Inside the 10. And he stopped just short. Down at the 2, but an excellent run. Off the big play there. Pounding on the door here. First and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
They have struggled big time in the red zone so far. Can they punch it in here? Second and goal. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Touchdown, LSU, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Boy, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. Pays off in a big way here, right? Because the defense is thinking about they're going to run the football. They load up and opens him up for an easy touchdown.
The BAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The shotgun handoff here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Bites off the defender. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Dropping back. It's Burks. Now takes a hit but lets it fly. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He'll throw it now. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw. So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. The pass rush gets home.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
At first down, sack a surprise. It moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on second and long? Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop, but it'll be first and 10 now from the 18.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Runs through the defender. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the grab, a chance to score. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Burks. Fires it to the wideout. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off. At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Bringing pressure. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Receiver makes the grab.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Looking to pass here on second down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Wolverines looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Cut quickly. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Dropping back, it's Burks. Catch made on the right side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Second down and goal upcoming. Looks left and finds his target there. Touchdown, Michigan. Great connection there for 6 points. Lining up to try the extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Now here's the toss play. Across the 30. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Goes to his right side there for the completion.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Pass complete. It's second down now. The shotgun running play call. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they hand it off to the back. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a 4th first down.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. It's a shotgun run call. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
When the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback looking to scramble. End zone ahead. Touchdown, LSU. As the QB fights his way into the end zone.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game is on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
BAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone in the 5 at the 25. And the first play of the drive now in the 25. Looking to pass. It's Burks. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Moves out of the pocket. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
He's got it in the open. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
From the shotgun, drops back. He escapes the pocket. Can't get it away. The defense has got away. Huge stop at this stage of the game.
Well, this is too big of a moment in the game to be able to take a sack like this for this offense. Coming off a huge gain, critical time, and then to go backwards like that. Interested to see how they'll respond here.
He's got it near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3. The offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Makes a quick grab. And he scores! Touchdown, Wolverines!
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
The coach says, forget overtime. We're going for 2. Try to win it right here. Tight end goes in motion. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
LSU 21.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Makes the defender miss.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure.